Hello and welcome back to the Snap podcast hosted by us, the duo. For anyone new here, my name is Vincent.
And I'm Reese, and today we are going to talk about wedding expos.
Oh, snap. All right, so last Friday we were roaming around on the internet and we came across a wedding expo.
Whoop whoop.
Yes, so what is a wedding expo? It is a large gathering of a variety of local vendors in a single space, such as DJs, food, day of coordinator, wedding planners, wedding dresses, photographers, videographers, pretty much everything that you do need for a wedding.
Even real estate agents, honeymoon, agencies, they have everything.
All the good stuff.
Yes.
So we went to go sign up. And what I didn't know about wedding expos is that you had to put who you are and like what you're there for.
Yeah.
And it was kind of messed up. So it gives you a list. You have to put your name, your last name, and then who are you? And so it gives you mom, mother-in-law, bride, groom. No fathers.
I think I had like sister-in-law.
Yeah, but no fathers. So father or father-in-law was not allowed to go to that.
But we brought somebody anyway.
Of course. Saturdays, if we're not working and Tony's not working, we hang out with Tony.
My dad.
Yes. So obviously he came with us. So we had to put, she was the bride and I was the groom.
And my dad was other.
He was just other.
That's what he was put under.
Whatever.
So fun fact, I actually used to work bridal expos with my mom as a kid and a teenager. She worked for a wedding photography company, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, snap.
And then she also started her own small business to help brides with the wedding process. So I am very well experienced in what wedding expos were, say, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But I haven't been to one since, and obviously Vincent's never been to one. So it was very exciting to go. I was also very curious on whether or not brides still went to these events.
Boy, do they still go.
And I would say probably all of the bridal expos I worked, this was probably the most like jam-packed full of brides that I've ever seen.
Yeah. So there was a lot of people. But before
it was crazy.
So one of the reasons why we wanted to go to the wedding expo was because we wanted to see what it was like for our clients going through the booking process. So we wanted to put ourselves in the client's shoes. And so we went there, we made a fake date. We said that we were getting married in October of 2025. Who knows? It could be true.
Maybe, honestly.
It could be true, but it's just
wow.
What?
Guys, I'm not this large.
If we ever look wide, we're not actually.
I like baggy clothes, guys, but man, oh my goodness.
Whatever.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway, so we wanted to put ourselves in the client's shoes, and so we made the fake date and everything. She was the bride, I was the groom, and
it was actually kind of exciting.
It was fun. I mean, right when we walked in there, we knew that there was giveaways and stuff. Obviously, we didn't really want to get involved in the giveaways because it was things like engagement sessions and all of that. One thing that we did sign up for was it was like a 3-night stay or whatever in a hotel somewhere cool. And so we were interested in that because, so we went up to the stand, we filled out all the information, and the lady's like, oh, and then you have to pay $50 today.
$50 today, but your 3-night stay is free, and it's guaranteed that you'll get the 3-night stay, but you have to pay $50 right now. And we're like,
so we said, no, thank you. Ow. No, thank you.
No, gracias.
Yeah, so we said no to that. We stopped at a lot of photography and videography stands, though.
I think those are really the only ones that we actually stopped and talked to people at.
Yes.
And boy, was it educational.
It was very educational. We got to see a lot of other people's work and
the way they interact with clients.
And we got to see albums, and the albums were beautiful. Nice. I mean, they were very high quality. The lady was telling us that they come from Greece.
Yeah, one of the vendors.
Yeah, which was...
I think if you are in this business, whether it's photography and videography or if you're florals, wedding planning, it's a really good experience, and it's really good on your part because it shows how much you care about your business to go out there and we played the game a little bit, but
we went undercover.
We're trying to make sure that we are doing the best for our clients, and this is the best way to do it, is to put yourself in their shoes.
Yeah, which
I really felt like we were. And hey, we are going to get married sooner than later, so it was actually kind of fun.
Yeah, so but it was also inspirational because we've been thinking about
getting married.
doing a wedding expo.
Yeah, which is, I think that's like one of the main reasons that we decided to go.
We just wanted to see. I think one of the things that I realized was that old style photography is still a thing.
It's still very saturated in the market. Yeah.
It's very much in it, and I think that's
like
where
the traditional style.
I think that's where we see a gap, is for us to just slide right in.
What do you mean by that?
Most of the photographers and videographers there, another thing that I learned was that there's a difference between a videographer and a storyteller. So a videographer will literally go there, put a camera on the tripod, just like this camera is right now. That's it. And then they'll cut, maybe a part here and a part there to make sure that it looks nice. And then there's a difference between storytellers, which I think that we are more of storytellers.
Most definitely, yeah.
Where we'll tell the story of the couple and, explain it through, and people who weren't there will make it feel like they were there.
We do have an add-on for some clients that like to have like their full ceremony on top of their highlight film that we do.
Yeah.
So we do have a tripod that we can bring on the day of and just straight up film that. But that's just an add-on. What we provide is a highlight film of storytelling. There's no other way to put it.
Right. And it's also, it's not a bad thing. We do offer that where we can do full ceremony, or if you want like full speeches, or if you want like full dances, we'll definitely do that for you. But the majority of the time we book it on highlight film,
Solely.
Yeah. But I think there is a gap with sort of our style that we like to take of photography and videography.
Oh, I did have something that I haven't even talked to you off camera about it.
Uh-oh.
There were a lot of like husband and wife groups that do it together, but what there weren't was husband-wife groups that do photo and video.
Whoa.
There was a lot of them that just did like photo, and they're both photographers. They'll show up the day of and do that for you, or video. But I don't know if I really saw anybody that was a photo and a video duo.
No.
So that instead of paying a certain price for photo and a certain price for video, you just get all in one. All in one. And it works out so great.
Yeah.
And then you get to work with us. It's just like so much fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is that I saw a lot of duos, but none like us that do them both.
We did come across, and that's actually one of our questions, is did we have a favorite stand? We did have a favorite stand. This stand was beautiful. From the colors to the website to the couple. It was a beautiful stand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It kind of left us speechless when we were walking away.
It made our website look like crap.
I told Vincent we were walking away, and I said, I feel like I just got kicked in the behind. And my poor dad, because he didn't understand, he goes, "Are you okay?" I was like, it's figurative.
Yeah.
What I would say about that is that, yes, they were beautiful, and everything was amazing about their website and everything, but I feel like they focus a lot more on their marketing than they do on the work itself. However, they were amazing. They were great customer service, super nice, super interactive.
But it was great though, because we actually got to see like there's different quality. I'm not going to show them.
Yeah, don't show them.
I'm not going to show.
Oh. He dropped his laptop, everybody.
What the hell?
You want the bag? Here, I'll get it. 1 second.
Reese likes to take things. She'll take things that I have in a specific spot, and she'll put them in some foreign spot. Like right now, she's getting them. They're behind a curtain. She's funny sometimes. She cracks me up.
What?
Anyway, so we went through and we were able to actually see a whole bunch. Like there's different qualities of stuff. The different quality paper. Some people, they decide to do like a more brochure. I keep saying brochure for some reason.
The second time he's done that.
Brochure. Where they do like sort of like a paper.
Oh, but I have something to say about that, Vincent.
Okay.
I think it's that one's. Yes. Okay. So that one that you're looking at right now, it was the cheapest piece of paper.
You cannot see this.
But they were my favorite work. Like we went on and we looked through all of the pamphlets and everything when we got home. Their page and their website was one
I
of
think
my
we could show this one. We just have to take the thing out.
which was one of my favorites. Their work
Hold
was
on.
incredible, but they had the cheapest feeling like take homes. So it just shows that like they're just spending their money elsewhere. They know that their work speaks for themselves.
So like here it is. Oops. Like here it is right here. It's nice, and they
It's
offer
so
like
beautiful.
deals and stuff. But it's just a little, papery, whatever. Compared to like some of them, I mean, some of them. There was one business card that we got was like
It's the highest quality business card I've ever touched in my life.
It had a nice mat, and then
but guess what?
The writing was lifted.
I didn't like their social media.
No.
It just shows that they're just putting their money. They're letting their work speak for itself.
Yeah.
And I learned that because when we first got some of these things, I was like, really? And then when we got home and we looked at their work and everything, I'm like, okay, I'm blown away.
Yeah.
So don't judge a book by its business card.
But at the same time, first impressions are absolutely everything.
I guess it's better if you have magnificent work and a really good business card.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really that one that you just showed was like my favorite out of all of that stack.
And that one was awesome.
It
I
was
liked
really
that one a
good.
lot. They were great. So yes, so did you get inspired by by going?
Yeah. I think it, like I said earlier, it gave me a nice kick in the behind. It just made me want to go home and work. And work and work and work and work.
I think after both of us were extremely speechless just to see how crazy the wedding industry actually is. I mean, I know we work weddings and everything, but just to go to an event specifically dedicated to weddings, I think it was just a lot to take in.
It was even unlike any other expo I've ever been to.
Well, you know what? That place was they needed a bigger place.
And it might be because it was a little small in there.
Yeah, there was a lot of vendors and there was a lot of people and the aisles were very thin, and so everyone was literally shoulder to shoulder the entire time.
Yeah. But I feel like we both went home very inspired. We went out to lunch. Was that considered lunch? Yeah, lunch with my dad right afterwards. And I sat at our restaurant table on my phone on notes and just was like, all of these different ideas that I got from the day of what we should do differently, what we should add, and just felt so inspired. Inspired by these people. And they're all like, I think also, and you can tell me if you agree or not, it felt good, even though they didn't know we were in the industry, it felt good to be around other people that are in the same industry as us, that do the day-to-day work that we do and have the same passion. I mean, some of them have the same passion that we do for our work.
Yeah.
And there are so many times I wanted to be like, hi, we do the same thing, but that's not the purpose of why we went. And
we just wanted to be on
the other side.
Yeah, we wanted to be on the other side to see what we could do better. And I think we definitely achieved that. And it was an amazing experience. But yeah, we were definitely inspired after the fact.
Yeah.
But we're changing a lot. We're going to be changing our website. We're going to be changing, we've already changed one thing. We've already tested one thing out and it turned out fantastic. We're going to be going over location options. We're going to be changing all of our location options and get rid of the ones that don't go with our specific
our look anymore.
Yeah. So
these up here, we took new photos.
Should we show one of them?
Yeah, we're going to show one of our new photos. We just did new branding ones.
We're going to show it right here.
Aww.
Damn.
We've been actually wanting to do this style of session for a while. As you just saw, it was on the top of a parking garage, and we just haven't done it. We just have a lot going on, but we haven't done it.
Yeah.
And then literally the day after the bridal expo that we went to, I texted Vincent, who was literally in the other room, but the thought came to me and I needed to text him right away and just said, can we go do this? I have ideas. Parking garage, downtown Riverside, 2 outfit changes. Have dad help.
Yeah.
And he texted back and just said, sure.
And we did it, but
we made it happen.
But after that, I was extremely exhausted the next day, which was Monday, which was yesterday. I was extremely exhausted because we had worked a lot the week prior, and then we had the expo, and then we did the shoot, and then on Monday we had had to work.
We had a 5-hour
something.
shoot yesterday. So
Yeah,
when we got home yesterday, we were
exhausted.
And that 5-hour shoot started at 8 a.m. in a different city, which means that we were up by what, 6:30?
Yeah. So
we
were exhausted, but going to something like that and getting expired, it doesn't matter how exhausted you are. You just want to get everything done as much as you can to try to better our business and better our lives.
The night of the expo, I literally said, maybe we should just go back to the we were laying in bed ready to go to sleep, and I was like, maybe we should just go back to the office and get to work on all of our ideas, but you need sleep. Clearly, we had a big shoot yesterday. I think personally, bridal expos are the way to go.
I do too.
I still believe that social media is the number one thing. The social media and word of mouth.
We've played around with the knot. Gee, is it expensive a month? It's very expensive.
Yeah.
They want $700 a month. $700 a month. That's more than we pay for our car.
Yeah.
That's
like double.
That's our car, our car insurance, our phone bill, credit card payments, and still it's not at that 7 mark.
No.
Yeah. I personally, I have a problem in my brain where I think that paying $700 for something that we'll never be able to touch in our hand, I have a difficult time doing that, you know? Whereas like wedding expos, if a wedding expo was say $700, I'd be down for that because
we get to go.
We get one-on-one experience with different brides and grooms and their parents and stuff. And I feel like when we do something like that, we have a higher chance of booking that wedding. And then those people will forever be grateful because they booked us, because we're going to give them all that we can, you know?
We've also noticed when booking weddings specifically, when we get to talk to, there's a big difference between sending over information via email or text message about packages and such versus when a bride or groom wants to talk over the phone. And they get to hear our voice, they get to hear our intention, they get to hear, you know, our heart for what we do. I feel like it's just, we have a better chance of booking someone when they get to know us. And I think that that's what's important about bridal shows, is because you're face to face.
Right.
They get to see who we are. They get to see how much we love what we do, love each other, which is going to go into your photos too.
And a lot of times, because over email or over text message, it's very difficult to grasp the personality or, you know, how someone's saying something.
Absolutely. So I think that bridal expos are definitely great for getting exactly what we like, which is having those one-on-one conversations. I know it's busy, but
very busy.
Another thing also that I read, prior to going to the bridal expo, because I wanted to do some research on how it's been working in the last 10 years for photography and videography, is that a lot of people as well, when you go to a bridal show, you normally don't go by yourself. You bring your mom or your dad or your sisters, your bridesmaids. And so people were saying that not only did they book weddings at these bridal expos, but the sisters, the moms, the friends all took business cards, followed them on social media, and then guess what? Family photos, engagement photos. Yep. You become their preferred person because they met you at that bridal show and they loved your work and they loved who you were and they knew that, you know, shooting with you would be fun.
It has unlimited opportunities.
Yeah. So they said that bridal shows, even if you only book one wedding from that bridal show, you have now 600 followers on social media that's going to be reminded of your work. And then in the future, you're going to have them.
Yeah.
So I think all in all, bridal expos are good. I would much rather do a bridal expo than the knot.
I know, and we spoke to the knot like a year ago, and we went over their pricing and everything. And maybe if it was per year, it was $700 per year. You know, maybe we'd consider it or something like that. But
I would consider
a month is just, it's astronomical. It's crazy.
In this economy?
Yeah. So, and they always like to say, "Oh, we're running a deal right now, so it's actually $6.99," and it's like, really?
Wow.
I know, huh?
A year?
Yeah.
No, daily.
But I definitely think that bridal expos, we actually did something. It was the day after we got home. Was it the day after we got home for the bridal expo?
We did what?
We ordered.
What was the day before the bridal expo?
The day before the bridal expo, we had ordered
something really cool.
Something really cool that we'll definitely be sharing once we get in.
Should be here by next podcast.
If they ever finish printing it, it's been on the printing thing forever.
We'll see.
But because we have an idea about doing something, and we're definitely going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we decide a little down the road, who knows when, if we want to do bridal expos, it's also great that we've already had the experience.
We're doing them.
I didn't know if we were going to announce that or not.
We're doing them.
Okay. When we decide to do bridal expos, it's great because not only have we gone to a bridal expo recently and got to, see who our friends in the industry are going to be, but we also have my mom, too, who used to be quite the regular at bridal shows.
Yeah.
So she said, let me know. I can come and help you with anything, your setup, anything at all. She is very experienced. Obviously, I worked with her, but she did all of the, the main stuff.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to also have a comforting face who knows the industry. She's been in it for over 20 years. So.
Yeah. But we're going to do them. We got a lot of work to do before we attend our very first one as a vendor. But we're going to do them. And in, say, 6 months, hopefully.
Catch us in the fall bridal expo
somewhere
scene.
We'll definitely let you guys know.
Yeah, so you can come and visit us.
Yes. Let's see. So, we did get inspired. Sorry, I'm just trying to go over all of our questions and stuff.
Yep. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a noise that's going on, but you guys can't hear it because we have fantastic microphones. So
whoop, whoop.
Yeah. But yes. Okay, so if you caught that is recording, right? If you caught that, we definitely apologize. We had some technical difficulties, and the camera stopped recording. So we apologize wherever we were at. I don't remember.
Oh, we were saying that we're human, so talk to us. And then we can always answer your questions on the next episode of the podcast so you can help others as well.
Yeah. Sure. Wherever we were at.
I think that's where we were. I don't remember.
Let us know if you have any questions whatsoever. I always feel like, some people when they reach out to us, maybe they get a little nervous or they're just afraid to ask certain questions because maybe they don't want to offend or they just don't want to look a certain way or feel a certain way or whatever. But always reach out to us. Always be truthful. Always be honest. And we'll do our best to help you out any way that we can.
Amen.
Amen to that.
We do love talking to people.
No, we love talking to people.
The more people that talk to us, the better.
We love working with people. We love people. Obviously, that's our job.
You gotta have to love people.
If we didn't love people, we'd work from home in a computer in a dark room 24 hours a day.
Correct. Yes.
But yeah, so we're excited for the future. We're excited to attend our very first bridal show. And if you're not following us as vendors, and if you're not already following us on Instagram or on Facebook or here on YouTube
or Spotify,
go do that so that you can get updated when we go to a bridal show.
Yeah, because we'll film all of it.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds so exciting.
Right?
So exciting. I love bridal shows. I also love the food at bridal shows, which we didn't eat any because it was too packed.
But I think we're done with talking about bridal shows now. Is there anything else that you want to talk about? Anything that you have on your mind? Anything that
I have a lot on my mind.
Happened? Any issues you want to talk about that have happened? We have a list, by the way. It's actually right here that we have, and it's names of stuff of episodes that we're planning on doing. That we haven't gotten to yet, and actually this right here, this topic that we're talking about right now, is actually not on this list because we didn't mean to go to a bridal show. We just
I think the only thing I would say right now is I feel like, what is it, March now?
It is March. It's March. When they see this, it'll be March 6th.
Normally, we do our rebranding in August of every year when it hits like the new year of our business.
Yeah.
But I think that I'm thrilled and excited for us to make some changes in March.
I think we're going to have the biggest changes ever to our business.
Thus far,
ever. Ever.
We had a really big one a couple years ago when we changed our style of editing.
Ever.
But this one's going to be, we're going to make big changes. And I'm excited about it. And I feel like, I don't know if I can say this.
Say what?
We posted on our social media the other day a sneak peek of the new shoot that we did of ourselves.
Oh, snap.
With the editing style that we really are going to stay true to. We got more interactions with that story than we ever have with anything ever before.
And we were very confused by it. We didn't post, like, a lot of times what happens on Instagram is, like, say if there's, like, a thing that everybody's posting, like,
a trending,
you
like,
and your kid,
yeah,
you know, and you post that, you'll get a decent amount of views on it. This one was, it was
a
just
photo of the two of us.
Purely organic. And it was just what we were doing that day, and then the shoot, and then a sneak peek of that shoot that we were
the stars of.
And we got a lot of engagement, like a lot.
There's some people that like liked it, like put hearts on the story that I don't think I've ever interacted with this before.
Never.
And that alone gives me the like feeling of like a deep breath, because that is the direction that we're going in for editing and such. Like, okay, that was just a sneak peek on a story and people are responding to it.
Yeah.
So if a photo of just the two of us can do that without any explanation of what we're doing or why we're doing it, I can't wait to see the response for when.
I'm sorry. I just had some air come up, so if you heard that,
it's okay.
sorry.
I took a deep breath in the
I'm
microphone
so
earlier
sorry.
and went, ooh, I think they heard that. I can't wait to see what the response is when it's more constant on our feed of what we're going to be going for. So I just wanted to say that we got a lot of engagement the other day, and oh man, did I love it.
Right. And like I said, the biggest change that we've ever made.
Oh, I'm saying this right now on the podcast, so it reminds us, and it's written proof to do it. We need to add a part 2 for weddings onto our stories. I said it the other day,
yes,
but I forgot.
we will do that. We will do that.
So we ran out of space on that.
We 100% will do that.
I'm gonna use this podcast for a to-do list.
It is to-do list. But
I'm just excited. I'm excited
this
about
August
the future.
is the biggest change that.
Yeah, but I don't think that personally. I don't think we're gonna wait till August. I think we're gonna start integrating these changes.
I think
slowly,
we're gonna start implementing
so
them
that
in April.
it's all done by August.
No, I think April. April, we're gonna have everything done. Everything.
I'm ready for it. I'm so ready for it.
If
I can
not, by
literally
late
sit in this
March.
office and work 24 hours a day if we need to.
Yes, but
with our cereal.
Yeah, we got Fruit Loops the other day.
And
we ate a
not
whole
Fruit
box.
Loops, not Fruit Loops. Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles
with oat milk. And it was bomb.
Reese's. I don't understand that. I've never had oat milk with.
Hold on. This is gonna be funny. Dad, we're filming the podcast. This is 2 weeks in a row. Okay, gotta go.
Wait, let me see.
Hold
Let
on.
me see.
Hold on.
Oh, he hung up. Boo! Dang. Now he's gonna watch us right now. That was your opportunity. I was about to put you on speakerphone, and you were able to say something that the whole podcast was
so he's gonna no, because he's gonna start calling every week now during the podcast.
That was your one shot.
He hung up.
That's okay.
Back.
That's okay.
2 weeks in a row, everyone.
Dang. But but yeah.
I think he's doing it on purpose.
Probably.
That's okay.
But I think that's yeah, that's it.
I'm just excited.
A lot of good things.
Very optimistic.
Yeah, a lot of good things are coming. We're very excited for it. And if you follow us, you'll definitely see all of the updates that we are doing, and hopefully you'll like them, and hopefully you guys will book more.
We're ready for you.
We're ready for it. We're inspired. We're motivated, and we're gonna do it to better our lives.
And let me just tell you all, for some of you that don't know us like Dad knows us, when we say we're gonna do something,
I can't stand
people laugh at us, because it's to the point where we're like, we'll sit down and say, oh, we really need this.
Yeah.
And then an hour later, we're in the car and we're gonna go do that.
I can't stand people, and this is my personal opinion. You might differ, But I can't stand people who say that they're going to do something and then never do it.
A lot of people.
It's like, then don't say it. But I don't get it. Just don't say it.
Well, then, because you start not taking their words seriously.
Right. And then you don't believe them.
And that's something else that we pride ourselves on is like when we say we're going to do something,
we do it.
Whether it's for our business or just like personal life, we stick to our word. And I think that's why.
And it feels good to finish something. You know, it's because you never want to look back 6 months or a year from now and be like, if we would have did that, then we would have been probably at, that certain spot.
We're very much, you won't know until you try. So like we have to try everything.
We also thrive when people say, you can't do something. We thrive.
I'm not even going to say anything about that. I can go on a tangent.
Yeah, but we won't go
Not necessary.
We won't go on a tangent today. We're going to keep it nice,
neutral.
Cool, calm, and collective.
She's
going to sip on her Diet Coke. I'm going to sip on my iced coffee. And
that being said, I just wanted to say that when we say big changes are coming, it's a guarantee from us that we are going to give it our all and you will see big changes.
Facts, 100%. Sorry, I had to keep an eye on the time.
It's okay. But we're excited.
We're very excited.
I have a problem with this mic.
What?
The fact that, so on season 1, if you guys were here in season 1, our mics are like connected to something. So I just like kind of talk to it. This one, when I'm not paying attention, I do
too.
I just smash my face into it while you're talking.
Sometimes I hide it though because I like to move my lips sometimes. So I put it in front of my mouth so you can't see.
I've just been putting my face on it. Okay.
Yeah. But anyway.
I think that is all for this episode.
That is it. I feel like Jerry Springer right now.
You are the father of this business.
Damn. Anyway, if you are not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe to get the latest updates on everything that we are doing to better our lives and our business.
Oh, and when this comes out, we'll post our new photo session that we've been talking about.
Yeah. It's great. It's us.
It's us. So go like it too. Don't just look at it. Go like the post.
Yeah.
Show us if you like it or not.
Correct.
Message us and be hey, I want a photo shoot in this style.
Yeah.
And we're going to say, you got it, dude.
Book it. You'll get it.
Book it. You'll get it.
Book it. Instead of it, book it.
Book it. Oh, good one.
All right.
So, yes, book a session with us because you're getting everything new. New and improved editing style, new locations, new poses. That's a big one.
Yeah, very excited. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If you're not following our Spotify page, go ahead and follow that. And if you're not following us on Facebook and Instagram, it is SNAPPDUO.
Hey, that's my line.
It is. Oops. Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
All right. So with that, thank you. If you made it this far, we definitely appreciate you watching, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.